Today we're going to tap some holes. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how I tap holes. I know a lot of you builders out there are mounting your scope mounts or rails or whatever you're doing in your builds, and that's always kind of an issue for some builders. So I'm going to do the Han Bespin mount, on a Denix today. What you're going to need, and this particular mount uses a 1/4 20 grub screw and these little mounting nuts here. You're going to need, obviously, you're going to need a 1/4 20 tap, which this tap and the tapping handle, a center punch, ball peen hammer, and I use a number 7 drill. Now, if you don't have number drills, I do have kits on the website so that you can get these things together. But okay, we'll go ahead and get started here. First thing, we're going to get the placement. And I'm going to set that right there, and then we're going to use our center punch. Once I get that, give it a good smack. Because what you want to do is you want to put a little divot. And that little divot is very important, because if you've ever tried to drill anything on flat metal, your drill here is going to want to walk. So that takes that pain away. Okay, next I'm going to use my tap drill, which is a number 7, and get that center. And you're going to want to be as straight up and down as you can. Okay, also a reminder, anytime you're using a drill or power tools or tap, make sure you got your safety glasses on. Taps are very hard and very brittle, and if you get them in a bind, they can break on you. They can shatter, so, or even drills can. So, safety first. Next, once you've got the hole where you want it, you're going to use your tap. Try to get it as straight up and down as you possibly can. Now I realize a lot of you guys may not have a proper tapping handle, and that's not the end of the world. You can do this, get it started. You can put a wrench on this and turn it in too. If you don't have a tapping handle, that works. Now the Denix is pretty thin, so it's pretty easy. If you get thicker metal, you might want to have a tapping handle. Also, another way I do it too, and this is the way that I do it all the time because that's slow. But I've got really good at doing this. Just line it up, in and out with the drill. Okay, side note. Now, tapping the Denix here I just did was really thin, so I pretty much just went straight in, a few turns, had it done. Now, in some other parts of blasters or metal, if it's deeper, you get 1/4 inch or having to go in 3/8 of an inch, with a tap, you may need to use a little bit different technique. I'd put a little bit of oil on the tap, go in a little ways, back up, go in a little further, back up, go in. So you kind of peck down, because the tap's going to cut and you're going to back up to bring the chips up and go a little bit deeper. So, you're going to have to practice that. That's how you do it. I got a lot more tips coming up later. So, make sure you subscribe to the channel. See you next time.